today at NRG Stadium as we are going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Harrington. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Henderson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Surging forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about his running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Oakland. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Finds his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. He flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Using his feet. Oh, he got loose. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Smashes ahead. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Harrington. That's reeled in, it's Henderson.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Hard running there. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Pressure coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Off play action. On the move, he fires. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up 4th.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Personal foul. Looking kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Option look. It's Harrington. And he probably should have left that one with the back as he is just smashed in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Harrington. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll try to get it through the air. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Finds a little space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Harrington. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Motion from the wide receiver. After the incompletion, they go back up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. Lost the throw again. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Wheeler. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On a little time, lets it go. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On on 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the run, it's Edwards. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Harrington. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They give it to him again. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got the quick pass. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Johnson wants to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Oh, better look out. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Buys it, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder. Just drives it between the uprights. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Powers through. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Marches ahead. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Here he comes with return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Bradley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking for space. It's Jackson.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Running back searching for a hole. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Harrington. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Hits the accelerator to the right. Past the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. Picks up the first down. Oh, what a move to get room. To running room. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw. It's Harrington. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Slings it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds a man in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to throw again. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Turning it on. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Harrington. Quick strike complete. Push down for the tackle. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. Gets it in there for the touchdown. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Got it, looking for a first. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw, it's Harrington. Fires to the big fella. Just picked up 3 yards, but he did get out of bounds to try to save every precious second. Lost the fire on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. try to get the first through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Last chance coming up. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.